Welcome back, everybody. My name's Philip with the Arthouse Syndicate, and I wanted to go through show you guys some stuff that we have coming up, show you guys our Cycle B, alright? It's currently October 11th, and we have until the end of November, the end of next month, to get orders in for the current upcoming cycle. The current cycle that we're in, I should say. So, on our website, as you can see here, Joseph just joined us. Super excited about that. He's actually the artist of Ragamuffin's hat. See if that focuses there. Yeah. Fantastic sketches from him. Look at that. So, super excited about him. He's actually got a few stuff that has been spoiled already in Dynasty, including the Mechanologist Blaster and that the Rune Blade Tiara thing. Super cool looking. I know I'm going to get our scripts of that. And probably, if I can get the Marvels, send them off to him to sign. He's actually going to be joining us in Cycle A. That just ended last month. But we figure this is enough time, hopefully, that Uprising will be out. Not Uprising, I'm sorry. Dynasty will be out. And hopefully he'll have his proofs by then. So that's why he's not going to be in Cycle B quite yet, or C. We want to make sure that there's time for him to get some of the stuff that he has coming. So let's go ahead and close out of that. Come up here to our Flesh and Blood game cycles. So, Cycle B. This is probably the largest amount of artists we have had yet in a single cycle. So, bear with us. We're still going to try this. So, starting things off, we've got Mr. Alexander Gering. He is the artist of Genesis, Tome of Divinity. Some gorgeous pieces here. Promise of Plenty. I've actually got my set of rainbow foil Promise of Plenty that I'll be sending in myself this cycle. So I'm super excited to get those. It's just gorgeous art. All of his stuff is just absolutely amazing looking. And his sketches are amazing. For those Wizards players out there, we've got Gaze the Ages. Unfortunately, hopefully we get a new Prism soon that can use Genesis and Tome of Divinity. I mean, I guess Bolton can use Tome of Divinity, but hopefully those cards get reused in a new hero. And so, come back out here. Next artist we've got Mr. Eugen. So, he's actually the artist who just did our playmat, which we have a couple left if you're interested in getting those. We've only got a couple of these playmats left. Fantastic, amazing for the Brute players out there. A couple of his sketches. And so, hopefully he's got some more stuff coming up. I know that I have very much enjoyed getting some stuff done by him. I've got my play sets of Ready to Roll that were signed by him, Rainbow Foil. I know it's a KO specialization, but if KO ever gets an adult hero version, I'll have my full playset ready. And then we've seen that new Battle Axe. Hopefully my Shatters can get used in that deck. That'll be fun. Start blowing up equipment. And then I wanted to show this off again. I know I've shown it off before, but this is on the back of a pitch set of Bear Fangs. Super cool sketch there. So, on the back of 3 Bear Fangs. So, for those Brute fans, if you want to get in on the Warrior action with the Battle Axe, Eugen is up. The next artist, I need to get more done by him. I'm actually going to be getting more done by him. He doesn't think his sketches are that great. I think they're amazing. Look at that. Those are absolutely amazing looking. I mean, it's hard to say that they're not good, right? Those are amazing. There's a Briar, Oldham, Lexi. And so, unfortunately, all I have right now is a signed promo for Emeritus Scolding. But eventually I will get this glare issue down and fixed. That one's actually coming from the computer. I've actually seen some really cool sketches of his from Amulet of Ice where the buyer wanted like high heels but decorated with the Amulet of Ice as like a little pendant. That was gorgeous. But his stuff in Uprising. So then Serikai. I'm going to be getting 3 of the Marvel Full Art Dragons, Vincerikai, because I'm starting now that Chain is unfortunately living legend and I can't play that in CC. I'm built and I'm playing Dromai, and I've already made sure that it's clear with the judge community, and it's perfectly legal what I'm about to say. You take your Ash, put your Ash down, and then when you invoke the dragon, you can play. What I'm doing is I'm using the invoke side of the Marvels, the Full Arts, in my deck, face up. So then I'll put the invoke Marvel on top of my Ash, and then I can bring the artist proof of the dragons and put that on top of the invoke. I've already made sure. So that's what I'm doing. I'm working on getting full play sets of all the dragons for artist proofs that way. And it just means my deck box is going to be very big. He's also got Tome of Firebrand for, I guess it's Fi mainly that's playing that. And then Cold Snap's just gorgeous. As soon as I saw that card spoiled, wow. The mix between the white and the blue with then the red and the black, absolutely gorgeous. I think that's possibly one of the most impressive arts in this set. And then Oasis Respite. So Dromai I'm playing 3 of. I'm going to be sending off my copies to get signed. So I know I'm going to be spending a decent penny. Come back up here. Federico. So again, he's got Marvel Dragons, and I'm doing the same thing with him. Let's see what I've got by him. So I've said it before, I'll say it again. Chain is my favorite hero. Boom. Now the back of the adult Chain. Yeah. And then nobody's ever used it really. Not to much success. I think all of the Chain players, as soon as Rosetta Thorn came out, we started using that. But Galaxy Black. Chain looking all intimidating. And then, I mean, I like collecting the heroes, right? We've got Lexi. There's Miss Lexi. There's the young Lexi. Young Lexi. And then I also collected, and I now finally have the full set of the Monarch Mentors. And this is the Librarian done by him. My library's at home. I did not bring that in today. So I am sorry about that. And then, this Pulverize. This Pulverize piece was epic. He did in his last cycle. Uh, somebody bought 6 extended art pulverizes and then wanted one full massive sketch across the backs of all of them. They're actually out being slabbed right now. I'm hoping to have those back by the end of the week. And somebody else did it with chain. His sketches. Wow. Christmas Lexi. I remember that one. That one was really cool. And so here in this latest set, we've got Tumulti. We've got Asvali, Combustion Point, Red Hot, Burn Away, Ice Eternal. That one, Ice Eternal, makes me think of those rock bands murals on the side of like the vans, like the transit vans for the rock stars, or well, not rock stars, I guess. But yeah, that's what that reminds me of. That would be amazing as a mural. So that is Federico. Simon Wong. I've got my own playset of Imposing Visage. Words, English. He did do the extended art Herald of Protections that we still have available. As the idea, get him as a 3-piece, right? Get the red, yellow, blue, and one large sketch across all of them. Some of the ones he's done, just so much detail. There we go. So much detail on those. And unfortunately, the card doesn't show it very well, but Herald of Protection in the artwork, she's holding the city. Basically keeping it safe from, assumingly, the demons and the monastery. He's got Soaring Strike in the new set. Healing Potion's just really pretty. I really like that art. Rejuvenate, Icequake, and Polar Blast. If we can ever get prints done by him, those would be what I would hang on the wall. Especially Rejuvenate. That's really pretty. Going back out. Who's next? Isuardi. So I've got more, of course, but I should have brought in my shock charmers to show you guys. Sorry about that. This was actually this was a picture of one order that I placed with him. Not all for me. So, Beacon of Victory, Soul Shackle. Hey, I got one of them. Soul Shackle Artist Proof. Just plain white back. He wasn't sketching at the time. That promo Boneyard Marauder is really cool looking. Genus. I've also got a cold foil signed by him. This one is artist proof. And then, what kind of Runeblade player would I be if I didn't have the Vexing Quill Hand, right? That tiara, I'm wondering how good that'll be with Vexing Quill Hand. Since Vexing Quill Hand already has Arcane Barrier, if you're playing against a wizard who's going up against, and he's getting ready to pop off, go for his big turn, you need some extra rune chance, pop the Vexing Quill Hand, now you pop that Amethyst Tiara, get those extra points to be able to reduce from the arcane damage. I really wish they did Artist Proof for Bone Visor. Frost Hex. Hey, cold foil Frost Hexes. Get those signed. Be gorgeous looking. Especially his signature. His shadow signature. Look at that. That's really cool looking. Like, I don't know. I think his signature is really good. And then Vipox. I was really hoping Vipox would do more in the scene. Just a 0 cost. They have to block it or they're going to lose a ton of life because of how many cards they have in their hand. I think the downside is it just doesn't have go again and it's hard to get it go again. Black's for 3 though, so pretty decent card. Aether Dart is really pretty. I like that art. Phoenix form. Yeah. Now, who do we have left? Got Faisal. I was looking for all my stuff that I had done by him. I could only find one card though. I know I have Chain Lightning, Cindering Foresights. I know I got some of those signed. I think they're at home. But I did have here my full art Arcane Lantern. That really cool sketch. Really cool sketch there, I think. Let me get it closer without a glare. There we go. I've seen some really cool things he's done with Flake Out. I do have a full set of Invigorate signed. And Scours. So yeah. He is also up some really cool sketches. Like, look at that. Just so much color in them. Now, the next artists are new to join us, right? So obviously I don't have anything yet. First, let's go to Othon. Othon over from Greece. Greece? Pretty sure it's Greece. Yeah, Greece, Athens. A lot of the cards you see here, hopefully I'm able to get off work early enough today because at the post office I actually have a package from him that'll open for you guys. So a lot of these sketches, I think, are going to be in that package. So a little preview, I guess. We've got a Bolton. Not sure who that's supposed to be. Briar. That's that's Necria. I am excited to get that one. And there's another Necria. Miss Briar. So, he has Lumina Ascension, including the full art version. Briars, both Briars, Vela Flash, Embodiment of Earth. So if you're a Briar player, get an artist proof of Briar and an artist proof of Embodiment of Earth. Blood on Her Hands for you Kasai. Veiled Intentions. I know we talked about Veiled Intention on the Facebook page, where you can kind of see a little bit of her arm. But this art actually extends out to the left where there's a woman sitting at the table with a super evil looking grin. For us Dromai players, we can get our Storm of Sandakais. I'm going to be getting artist proofs of Storm of Sandakai, and I'm also going to make sure I send him my cold foil. We got Necria that I talked about just a little bit, like just a minute ago. Yenderai. So we got a couple of dragons. We've got her weapon. So yeah, I'm super excited that Othon decided to join us. I've heard a lot of people have a hard time getting a hold of him, so this hopefully will help get him more recognition and more people able to get his stuff. Anything they want from him with signatures and artist proofs. Next up, another new artist from us. Works with Polar Engine Studios. If you don't know what studio that is, there's a lot of big names from there. A lot of big names, including Livia Prima. But right now, oh wow, there's a lot of really gorgeous purple in that, in those sketches. But this is the artist for Bitter Thorns, Steadfast, Lava Vein Loyalty. Some very well-known cards in this game. Hopefully he's got more cards coming. That's the hope. Let's get these artists more cards, more recognition, and LSS seeing that the community loves their pieces and decides to commission them further. One of the hopes of us. And last but absolutely not least, Rio Dan. We're actually going to be having an announcement based on this artist as well. So, look at that. Look at these sketches. Absolutely amazing. So, this is the artist. Timekeeper's Whim. Burn them all. I'm going to be sending my cold foil Burn them alls for my Dromai deck to get signed. Brain Freeze. Rewind. Erase Face. That, we're going to talk about that in future videos. So, Erase Face, really cool, different card. Evidently, the monk, we talked to him, is not planned as a character in the game, as far as we know yet. But who knows? Could things change? Things absolutely can change. Rewind. There's the alternate art rewind. So yeah, a lot of really cool pieces from him. And just this cycle in general. Like I said, this is going to be the largest cycle we've done yet. And so, hopefully, we're able to keep up. That's the plan. So, get your orders in. Let's see what you guys want. If you have any questions at all, do not hesitate to reach out. I want to go look at Finserakai again. Do not hesitate to reach out to us. And yeah, thank you and have a good one.